Why are we more scared of plane crashes than car crashes, when cars are far more dangerous? It's not because we did the math wrong. Psychologists call this the availability heuristic. We judge how common or risky something is by how easily examples come to mind, not by actual statistics. Plane crashes are rare, but they're dramatic. They make headlines. They stick in your memory for years. Car crashes happen constantly, but each one is small, local news. Easy to forget by tomorrow. So your gut feeling about risk has almost nothing to do with the real numbers. When researchers ask people to rate how likely different causes of death are, the pattern is always the same. Dramatic, rare causes, like plane crashes, tornadoes, shark attacks, get wildly overestimated. Common, quiet causes get wildly underestimated, because they almost never make the news. After a single shark attack hits the headlines, beach attendance drops for weeks, even though the actual odds barely moved at all. Give heavy news coverage to one rare crime, and people become convinced crime is rising, even in years when it's actually falling. It's the same reason one vivid story can outweigh a mountain of boring statistics in your head. Here's what's actually happening. Your brain doesn't calculate probability. It uses a shortcut. If an example comes to mind easily, it must be common. Vivid, emotional, recent events are simply easier to recall than quiet statistics. A dramatic plane crash with wall-to-wall coverage becomes instantly available in your memory. Thousands of ordinary car crashes never make the news, so they stay invisible to your gut sense of danger. Your brain isn't measuring how dangerous something is. It's measuring how memorable it is. This is why people rush to buy earthquake insurance right after a big quake hits the news, then quietly let it lapse a few years later. It's why one viral story about a rare illness can spark public panic completely out of proportion to the real risk. And it's why arguing with statistics rarely changes anyone's mind. One vivid story can feel more convincing than 100 data points. So how do you correct for it? First, when you feel a strong gut reaction to a risk, stop and ask, am I reacting to how common this is, or just how memorable it is? Second, before trusting that gut feeling, go find the actual base rate. The real numbers, not the headlines. That one habit is often enough to catch the heuristic in the act. So the next time a dramatic headline makes you afraid of something rare while you ignore something common, remember, your brain isn't broken. It's just running on availability instead of statistics. If this helped, like, subscribe, and tell us, what's a fear you have that the numbers don't actually support?